been a day for me. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finessing on them with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Beat up your per diem, you just gotta hate them funk. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to A2C Overkill. I'm your boy David, and I'm joined for the first time with my boy TJ. How you doing, man?
Yo, how we doing, David? How is it going, bro?
It is going good as we have our main event of tonight, the Lethal Nightmares and Cody Rhodes and Steve Blackman reuniting together to take on the demonic Red Circle. This match is about to be a banger.
And in our co-main event tonight, due to unfair actions from the referee in the fourth week of the G1, after close consideration, it's been decided Kurt Angle and Gunther will go one-on-one in a rematch.
And we also have Ilya Dragunov, who looks to call out Carmelo Hayes him tonight. Will the Mad Dragon get that answer, or will Carmelo Hayes keep him waiting?
And we have a massive clash within the women's division as the prodigy Roxanne Perez takes on Ember Moon after their big tag victory, who will continue their momentum here tonight.
And we've also got our opener for tonight in Bryan Danielson versus LA Knight. Yeah! And here we go, we're ready to kick it off here, ladies and gentlemen, as here comes the man that is born for greatness in Bryan Danielson.
Well, the night starts with a master of his craft, Bryan Danielson. And when he walked to that ring, the mood certainly changes.
And that is one thing for sure. And you know, a lot of people have been still saying that stupid accusation that he is the American Dragon. We've put that to rest already, ladies and gentlemen, okay? He is not the American Dragon, because when you see the American Dragon in the triple threat match for the TV title, because I see Bryan Danielson, I see his opponent tonight, LA Knight, and I see the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam.
Well, after that performance in the G1, I'm sure the American Dragon will be absolutely nowhere near the television championship anytime soon.
Possibly not, but it all depends though if he does win it or not, because he might be stuck with it if he does. But we will just have to see if that happens. And here we go, we're ready to get in the presence of the megastar, because, you know, I've got a tingle in my loins, because here comes LA Knight. Yeah!
Yeah. Well, this man is charisma in human form. LA Knight enters the building. Call him cocky, call him loud, call him whatever you want. But one thing is for sure, the fans love him, and he is nothing short of peak entertainment.
I mean, that is peak entertainment, because when the undeniable Cavorca that is LA Knight comes into the presence, you're in the presence of a megastar, you're into the presence of a former, or was close to being a TV champion. I'm pretty sure he was a former TV champion, but LA Knight is ready to possibly claim that gold against LA Knight. Yeah! And he's ready tonight to possibly put Bryan Danielson down and hopefully get that that momentum going into Saturday night's main event.
Well, yeah, both of these men looking to get the upper hand before the big title match. And here comes the bell as we kick off Overkill tonight.
As here we go, it is indeed kicking off Overkill, as we're going for a hit, was LA Knight there, and now Bryan Danielson turning this way, get some chain wrestling already. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. It's now just folded up against the ropes.
We love chain wrestling around here.
We do, TJ, as we get some more. Oh my God, I'm about a nut. They're just squeezing the life out of LA Knight as Bryan Danielson trying to use that kind of technical ability that he's got, that he's known for here against the megastar.
Well, LA Knight doing everything he can to try and escape. Now Bryan Danielson takes him down to the ground, gets him in form of headlock.
And now look at this LA Knight, he's waving his hand about, he's contemplating tapping. And I mean, I'm looking at his hand, and I'm not going to say it's a tap because he does it very slowly. But it looks like he was trying to gain himself momentum. As look at this, just squeezing Bryan Danielson's head there, just trying to make sure that the flow of the blood doesn't get to his brain, so Bryan Danielson can't think, and LA Knight can possibly hit him with anything out of nowhere, possibly that BFT or that mega star elbow. They're going for a cover, but a kick out straight away by Bryan Danielson.
I think there's still a lot to go in this match. It's only just begun. A kick out before the count of one.
As more Chain Wrestling! Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
And look at this, the referee trying to separate these two again. Another form of respect. No hitting right after the separation. As look at that beautiful arm drag by Bryan Danielson. As look at the kicks. Now, this is just what he's known for. Those deadly kicks, those deadly punches. And especially that technical ability that we were talking about earlier. As oh my God, TJ, look at this. He's about to send him right on the apron, right on his... Oh!
And LA Knight is definitely going to feel that one tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure he will possibly be feeling that to Saturday night's main event, where again we were talking about that big triple threat match for that TV title. It's the most devastating move to double axe handles, my boy Quans calls it.
Both men on the outside. Bryan Danielson scraping the face of LA Knight, trying to give as much damage as he possibly can.
I'm pretty sure he does that to Brie Bella when he gives her back shots, but...
Here, we could not talk about that. It's private information between Bryan Danielson.
We can. Now look at this. Also, he's going to go for... I thought he was going to go for that a lock again. No, he is this time. Look at this. Oh my God, just stretching LA Knight. Putting him down.
A beautiful show of technical ability from Bryan Danielson. Just manipulating the joints of LA Knight here.
Here we go. Let's have it. Yes! 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 Oh yeah! The cover. This could be it for Bryan Danielson. No kick out by LA Knight.
And already picking up a 2 count. This match has been intense so far. Do you think these two men are setting the bar here tonight?
They definitely will be. You know, people have been making little jokes about the TV title and how quote-unquote small and insignificant it is, but these people, the 3 men in this match, especially these 2, could elevate that title that has been vacated in a big, look at that, like kind of middle rope drop kick there by LA Knight. Now dragging him. Don't know where he's going to try and drag him in the middle of the ring. I thought we were going to get it, man. I thought we were going to get the mega star elbow. Is a beautiful neck breaker.
And LA Knight is hyped up. And you don't know what LA Knight is going to do when he's in this sort of mood.
As he looked, I think we all thought he was going to go for the same thing there. We thought that Bryan Danielson was going to get some blunt, forced trauma, but not right now. As LA Knight was going to go for another drop kick, but missed, dodged out the way was Danielson and goes for the cover kick out of 1. Obviously, we've talked about that technical ability, and Danielson showing it again. Look at this! It's got the... Is that even called the yes lock anymore? I don't even know what it's called anymore. I don't even think it was the yes lock, but still.
Bryan Danielson currently in control. He's been non-stop in this match. Oh, but all of a sudden...
Hey! Someone put that big fucking trombone in my ass! As a cover by Clay Knight and a kick out of 2.
And that literally came out of nowhere. That was ridiculous from LA Knight. I'm sure Bryan Danielson was not expecting the blunt force trauma. Right there and then.
Look at this, the Megastar looking to fly. Hopefully connected it. This time it does connect on that drop kick there. It's now, he's going middle rope. And oh, he's just splashed in the ass! Face to the ass! And now recover again by LA Knight and a kick out at 1.
And so far, I've spoken a lot.
LA Knight! Yeah! The Megastar elbow, sorry to interrupt you there, TJ. As you know what? Call this one! Call this one, motherfucker!
Let's go, BFT, blunt force trauma, and he's going for the pin. Can he pick up the win? And Bryan Danielson kicked out too.
I like that rhyming scheme there. I didn't know you had that in you, TJ.
No, they've got talents that nobody ever knew. They're only behind closed doors.
Oh, I know what you're like behind closed doors, buddy.
I've spoken a lot about Bryan Danielson. Oh, now he's going for the pin, so let's just wait to see if he can pick up the victory. Okay, now I have spoken a lot about Bryan Danielson, but LA Knight could sell water to a fish and make you can thank him for the privilege.
Yes! The infamous 8 kicks made famous by the Miz. Bryan Danielson paying tribute to his former mentor with the 8 kicks.
LA Knight has incredible vocabulary, his intellectual ability is insane, and most importantly, his in-ring ability is beyond perfection, but currently, he's taken a very big beating from Bryan Danielson.
He might be going for that lock. Oh, he's going for... Oh! Triangle... I don't know. I forgot the name. Usually I'm known as the Hell's Gate, but I think it's like the triangle choke. I'm pretty sure it is.
A beautiful triangle hold from Bryan Danielson, nearly managing to make LA Knight tap. It was locked in the center of the ring. He managed to get out just in time. We have the most insane move in A2C history, the double axe handle. Can Bryan Danielson pick up the win with it? Nearly. Another 2 count in this match. And this has been absolutely incredible so far.
He did manage to get out of that one. But the question is what's going to happen here with these two? Who's going to get that win result here tonight?
I'm sure both men are not going to give in. You can't measure heart, but if you could, Bryan Danielson would be off the charts. He's the type of competitor who refuses to let fatigue, pain or doubt dictate his story as he heads to the top rope, sizing up LA Knight and a beautiful drop kick.
And that wasn't, oh my god, he's gonna go for the lock here, the yes lock, the whatever lock you want to call it, but a rope break there by LA Knight, saving him up as he looks to go high. We look to have a, I thought we were going to have a flying goat, but we're not. Oh, we still are, but as a crossbody. And now the cover on LA Knight now, could this be it? And it is!
And a beautiful win from Bryan Danielson, winning off of a crossbody, and nobody saw that coming. Potentially picking up some momentum before the big television championship match. And he's got to be happy with that performance here tonight.
That was a big win for Bryan Danielson here tonight. What a way to get some self-esteem, what a way to get some momentum, and celebrate still out here tonight with each and every one of us to focus on that TV title. And oh my god, speaking of TV title, it's Rob Van Dam as he takes out Bryan Danielson. And look at this, look at it go top rope already, and we know what comes next. The whole effing show with a 5-star frog splash. Only 5 stars because he's not as good as Dominic Mysterio.
Well, it's not the whole damn show until Rob Van Dam is out here. And here he is, laying down the damage needed before the big television championship match. And absolutely bringing havoc to the other 2 men in that match with 2 beautiful 5-star frog splashes.
Together they do make 10 stars. But You know, they want to do 10 stars. You know, if Dominic Mysterio done that, it'd be 20 stars. You know, I'm never going to stop talking about my boy Dominic. But we are going to talk about our next match. As ladies and gentlemen, get ready to rise up before we all fall down, because the prodigy Roxanne Perez is here.
And I'm definitely getting ready to get my earplugs in my ears. I'm pretty sure David is going to be very loud screaming in my ear this match.
I don't know what you're on about.
A prediction.
I've never screamed on commentary. You are... That is very unprofessional and unethical and yeah. But we do have Roxanne Perez, obviously one of the 4 women that are going to be in that match to face for the women's title, and obviously her opponent tonight, Ember Moon, is in that match. And also what TJ said earlier as we were going through the match card, these two had a tag team match, teamed up together and got the win. But tonight is between those two to see who will have one more step in possibly becoming the next, well, not the next, the first women's champion.
Well, Roxanne Perez currently on a 4-win streak, and you could say she's the workhorse of the women's division so far. She's had so many matches recently, and her performances have been absolutely incredible.
They have people speaking of incredible. You talk about this women's finisher, the falling goddess Ember Moon, the eclipse which she can hit whenever she damn pleases. And tonight we could see Roxanne Perez fade and fall to the eclipse, but it doesn't. Well, we have to find out later on tonight, as here comes Ember Moon.
Well, Ember Moon, a rare sight here on Overkill. Obviously she is signed to Emergence, but every time she steps through that curtain, you know business is about to pick up. The record speaks for itself, a string of big wins and consistency that is hard to deny, and I'm sure she's going to give Roxanne Perez an incredible match here tonight.
And I do believe so, because there is no one on this planet that could be as good as these two when it comes to the kind of women's division, when it comes to that division in A2C. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne Perez and Ember Moon is about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you mentioned about the women's division, and it has never been this competitive. Every match feels like it could change the rankings overnight. We are seeing a new generation of talent here in A2C, and it's only growing over time.
As a cover now by Ember Moon, and a kick out at 1 by the prodigy Roxanne Perez.
Well, it's become personal between a lot of the competitors, especially within that fatal 4-way for the first ever women's championship. Specifically with Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Verkeer. You've seen it online, you've seen it after Roxanne Perez picked up a victory against Candice LeRae, where Stephanie Verkeer came out and attacked her. And I don't think any of these women are going to stop until they get hands on gold. But David, what have we got here?
We got some women's chain wrestling. Oh, yeah.
Why did you have to specify it was women?
Because
We love the women and we love chain wrestling just as much. Oh, yeah. And oh my God. Oh my God. This is, yeah.
okay, Roxanne, look at this beautiful roll up there by Roxanne Perez, and a kick out already by Ember Moon, not letting it happen. Now getting pushed into the corner, and Roxanne, what's she gonna go for? Oh! It's now the referee can you get out the way, pal?
Referee's kind of in the way of our television screens.
Yeah, buddy, you're not doing us justice here. As here we go. Now look at this. What's Roxanne going to go for from the top? But no, Ember getting out of the way. But no! Oh my god! Beautiful.
A beautiful move by Roxanne Perez, pretty much landing Ember Moon on her head. Ember Moon finally managing to get a moment.
The goddess looking to fly. The fallen goddess is looking to fall from the top, and oh my god!
Well, Ember Moon is pure versatility. She can strike, she can fly. She's got one of the most devastating finishers in all of sports entertainment. Is there anything this woman cannot do?
I mean, I don't think so, because look at this, these two just going straight back at it. Obviously, they had that slight partnership, but that partnership ended the moment that bell finished. And now, look at Roxanne looking to go from the middle rope, and oh my god, beautiful moonsault by Roxanne Perez.
Now both women showing off their high-flying ability.
Oh my.
And a beautiful corkscrew moonsault by Roxanne Perez. Lands directly on Ember Moon. And a 2 count by the referee. Kick out by Ember Moon.
Now Roxanne looking again. The big momentum in this match is look at this, the crossface in. Look, the rope break right there. Ember right at the ropes, and Roxanne had to go and break it up as she looks to go top rope. Try and inflict some more damage. A beautiful frog splash by Roxanne Perez.
We're talking more about the Women's Championship. The race for the title is wide open. No one has a clear claim to the throne right now. Every contender has their own personal case, whether it's technical skill, whether it's power, whether it's charisma. These women have it all, and it's all on the line at Saturday night main event.
This match could have been on the line there, as there was a roll up by Ember, but a kick out by Roxanne is beautiful. Springboard maneuver there by Ember Moon.
Now Ember Moon, beautiful Russian leg sweep, and now locking in a submission hold. Nowhere for Roxanne Perez to go. Can she get out, or will she tap here? Managing to evade the submission.
I mean, that is what Roxanne's good at. Roxanne is small and versatile, and she can slip out of things that most people probably can't. And now look at this, another submission maneuver by Ember, trying to make sure that Roxanne taps here tonight. But could that be it? Could Roxanne tap it? No. Let go. And I feel like Ember wants to inflict more damage, trying to make sure that Roxanne is as damaged as possible going towards that. Next main event went for a big boot, but dodged by Roxanne.
And maybe Ember Moon trying to let out some upbuilding frustration, especially after what happened on Emergence. She was scheduled to have a match with Sky Blue, but ended up being attacked by none other than Becky Lynch. Didn't even get to have her match. So here tonight on Overkill, potentially looking to take out all her build-up of anger on Roxanne Perez.
Can you please reiterate that to the best wrestler, the best women's wrestler of all time, Becky Lynch? Because it's not just me saying it. You know, ESPN says it, Sports Illustrated says it, A2C Report says it, everyone says it. So the next time you want to talk about Becky Lynch, don't forget to put that in there.
Please send me those news reports, because I've never seen that in my entire life.
I have. And that's all you need to know. It's all that matters. My voice and my opinion is the only thing that matters.
Roxanne Perez dragging Ember Moon towards the turnbuckle. Ember Moon managing to find her way out of the hold.
And then Roxanne just sent on the outside. And now some more work here by Ember Moon, and a beautiful leg DDT straight onto the Prodigy.
Ember Moon's got to be careful, because give her an inch and she'll take a mile. Roxanne Perez, she hasn't got that sort of record in A2C for no apparent reason. She studies her opponent, she knows what she's doing, she knows what she's heading into before the match even begins. And she's just shown it by avoiding that moonsault. to the outside by Ember Moon. Now stupidly taunts. I know what you thought that was, David. I think you got a bit excited. But now, nearly winning off a roll-up pin.
I'm about to pop my dick because it's the pop! Oh my
Warning to all
god!
headphone users. That's Roxanne Perez. Picks up another win. But no.
God.
And here comes Becky Lynch. I'll let you do the honours here, David.
The best women's wrestler of all time, and it's not just me saying it. ESPN says it, Bleacher Report says it, Sports Illustrated says it. You know, everyone is saying it. And tonight, Becky Lynch again attacking the women in this match, trying to make her voice known that she should have been in one of those people's places, or at least in that match.
Well, she's certainly making her point by attacking nearly all 4 women that have been in the match. She only needs to attack Stephanie Vaquer. Then she's attacked every single one of them. That is a way to make a statement in A2C.
Didn't she attack Stephanie Vaquer? Oh no, that was Ember. Oh my god, what the? Pete Dunne attacking Cedric Alexander, getting revenge on what he done to Zack Sabre Jr., sending him through that spotlight that was backstage, and they're just hitting him with a hockey stick.
And there were reports that Zack Sabre Jr. had to go through hours in that hospital room after being thrown into an electric whatever it was. But, you know, he suffered major injuries, and now Pete Dunne looking to try and do the same to Cedric Alexander.
And oh my god, now looks like Cedric's about to face a better...
I don't know, but he's just broken his neck. I don't think there's any more Cedric Alexander here tonight.
But that's one thing, you might think that, but sometimes that just might piss Cedric Alexander off more. As look at Pete Dunne, he looks like he's possibly going to be done with it. He looks like he's about to, you know, head out. As look at just Cedric Alexander just laid on the floor. Slowly now getting back up. Oh my god, no. He's what is he doing? He's giving, I think he's, what the? No. Oh my god, Pete, you've just pissed him off more, and now he's going to go to Bryan Danielson, who won earlier and got attacked already by Rob Van Dam. And now, oh my god, someone call Jack Perry, because I'm pretty sure that's real glass. Go cry him a river, Bryan Danielson. Oh my god, he's just through Kenny Omega.
Oh, poor Bryan Danielson. He just finished getting attacked by Rob Van Dam, but it's not over. As Cedric Alexander's got a table. Oh no.
Wait, look at him. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, look at Bryan, he's scared. He's scared for his life. Oh my god. A big knee, he's seen Trick go through that table. He's seen other people's on a lumbar check.
Pete Dunne's just hiding away after his attack on Cedric Alexander. He wants no piece of this man. Because in his recent form, he takes no prisoners. He is just demolishing the rest of this division.
No, TJ, no. TJ, no. Oh my god, Bryan Danielson. Oh my god.
Where's the security? We need paramedics backstage immediately. Bryan Danielson.
I mean, they did. I mean, Cedric Alexander did say that someone was getting killed tonight again. And tonight it looks like it's Bryan Danielson. But the question is what's going to happen to the TV title match that he's got, that triple threat? Do you think he's even going to make it?
Well, he's going to try and do whatever it takes to get to it. He's got the heart. He might just continue to fight. But it's going to take a lot to get back from the punishments he has just received.
Talking of fight, here is Ilya Dragunov looking to possibly try and get himself in the fight of his life against Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo, our paths cross soon, and it's personal now. You weren't always this way. I remember the man who fought with pride, not ego. But somewhere along the way, You traded respect for fame and power. When that bell rings at Havoc, I'm not just beating a sellout. I'll make you remember the man you buried.
Oh, it's him! It's him! It's Carmelo! It's the greatest tag team champion of all time!
A savior, like I lost my way. But the truth is, I evolved. You're still out here bleeding for validation. While I'm cashing in on everything I earned. You call it selling out. I call it success. And when that bell rings, I'm not looking to find myself. I'm looking to humble you.
As, oh my god, a cheap shot there by Ilya Dragunov, having none of it, having none of Carmelo Hayes' sly remarks. Is now Melo turning the tide.
And now both men going back and forth as they cannot contain themselves before Halloween Havoc.
As, oh my god, 2 torpedo Moscows straight to Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo backed up into the corner now. As, oh, big European uppercut. And I thought we were going to possibly see a H-bomb there, but not yet. I don't think Ilya Dragunov wants to do that just yet. He wants to inflict more pain on Carmelo Hayes as he sends him to the outside.
These two men continuing to fight on the outside. Maybe we won't have to wait until Halloween Havoc.
We might not have to, because these men have been going through it together. And now looking to inflict some more damage up on the stage. I don't know where Ilya's trying to take Carmelo Hayes. I think he's trying to take him backstage, possibly starts him. Oh my god, sent straight into the Titantron.
I don't think they want to go backstage after what's just occurred moments ago. I think they just want to stay out here, stay safe.
Well, that's Cap. That means lie.
No, not into the precious vending machine. I was just about to get my lunch.
No, I think I can get free drinks from that. I think you should get enough. You can get free drinks from that.
You might need them after this scrap. They're both going to be very out of breath.
Might be, oh my god, Carmelo just getting sent everywhere by the Mad Dragon.
Ilya Dragunov just wanted to get some words out before the match. Carmelo Hayes interrupting him, and now they're just going to fight. Ilya Dragunov really just wanted to let it all out.
Oh.
Now all he's letting out is all of his energy. And he might not have anything left in the tank for Halloween Havoc. It's not very long away.
I mean, all of that energy, all of that anger now that Carmelo Hayes is having right now is getting unleashed on the Mad Dragon. But that's one thing that also, you know, as much as he's hurting Ilya right now, that is one thing Ilya Dragunov thrives off, which is pain. And Carmelo now just spinning on him. The absolute kind of rubbing the face, just spinning on. Ilya's now just reversing it. Oh, big boot. There by Ilya Dragunov. He's looking to bury him. He's looking to hit him with a bunch of shots with a shovel.
And that poor shovel did not sign up for this.
I don't think it did, but I don't think any of these two men signed up for what's occurring right now backstage. As now just some more attacks here by Ilya towards Carmelo Hayes. It's, oh my god, oh, win for a suplex with Carmelo looking to change it. Slides under and takes out Ilya. Another big clothesline there by Carmelo Hayes. Just looking to inflict some more damage upon Ilya Dragunov. And now, oh, you've seen that table set up. You just had to know as a matter of moments before one of these men go through it. And it looks like it is about to be Ilya Dragunov that's about to go through it, courtesy of him.
Well, Carmelo Hayes was definitely prepared for a brawl here tonight, using all of the weapons to his advantage. And Ilya Dragunov might just be out cold, as he's just been hit with a traffic cone.
You know, that may just be stopping Ilya Dragunov in his tracks, but it's definitely one thing that isn't stopping is Carmelo Hayes hitting him with that cone. Just going hit after hit after hit. Just like Melo, he keeps shooting, he ain't missing, and he definitely ain't missing these cone shots to Ilya Dragunov.
But you know his motto, Melo, don't miss.
And that is exactly what he's just done there tonight on Ilya Dragunov. Is now we get to our rematch from the G... What was it, the G1?
It was the G1.
It was the G1. Just waiting for it to come through. And here comes the Olympic gold medalist. Here comes Kurt Angle, the man in that triple threat match for that Oceanic Championship #1 contenders against HBK and against CM Punk, the best in the world. And obviously he came out and attacked Shawn Michaels. And then, you know, CM Punk came out and attacked them both right after it. But tonight Kurt Angle gets that rematch after people sitting there, you know, saying that he didn't kick out, when clearly, you look at the VAR, he did kick out. His shoulders were up before that freak out, and the people sitting there saying that Kurt Angle didn't kick out are a bunch of liars, a bunch of losers, and you know, you're just as dumb as the people saying that the American Dragon is Bryan Danielson.
Well, Kurt Angle still getting those mixed reactions from the crowd after what happened last time on the G1. People screaming that he sucks. I said it before, I'll say it again. Kurt Angle is my GOAT. I think he really did deserve to win that match.
As ladies and gentlemen, I demand
And here's a winner from
Gota!
And here we go. A rematch the entire A2C fanbase demanded. We got Gunther versus Kurt Angle. Last time he had Kurt Angle pinned clean. The ref's stupidity took it away from him.
And here comes the good man himself, Gunther. The man who's been too busy gunning that he's been losing in the G1. But you know, this man, you know, to him the ring is still sacred, and that he will look to make sure that he gets himself back on track, back to the Gunther we know and love, the man that could powerbomb you 20 million times, you know, he could hit you with clotheslines 6-7 times, you know. That is just the thing that Gunther does, because Gunther is an absolute powerhouse and he's looking to show it against one of the most technical wrestlers in Kurt Angle.
Well, remember, this is a must-win match for Gunther. If he loses this match, he is eliminated from the G1 Climax. So he has got everything to lose here tonight.
As we get some chain wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah. You know, when the chain wrestling starts, the matchup, you know it's going to be good. As a big shot there by Kurt Angle right on to Gunther, but Gunther just dodging straight out of the way right after it. It's, oh my god, some more chain wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. This is a chain wrestling fest here tonight.
Well, I think Kurt Angle knows that his win was controversial. He wasn't going to complain after picking up the win. But he took the rematch like a man. He's not scared of doing the job one more time. That is what makes Angle so great.
It is indeed. You know, he likes to shine upon every opportunity to get the more minutes. As an ass to dick, as my boy Roach calls it. And now a big knee straight to that bald, shiny head of Kurt Angle. There's another ass to take. Oh my God, he's coming. And another knee. Is he just going to repeat this? No, he's not. Thank goodness. Now, Gunther, metal rope, diving elbow straight onto Kurt Angle, and that could be a big factor tonight, and that could be it. Hopefully, the ring general was hoping to get that win there, but no, kick out there by Kurt Angle, and now it is just some more gunning for Gunther to do.
Well, we talk about the moment that caused this rematch to happen. That incident went viral, forcing management to review the footage publicly. And they came to the executive decision that this would have to be redone. It's not happening for the hype, but for closure for both of these men.
It is, and obviously Gunther wants to make sure he gets that win tonight and turn what should have possibly been his, that he claimed should have been his, that a lot of people claim should have been his on that G1 match. And now Kurt Angle looking to do some more damage to Gunther, sending him straight into the corner. Now pulling him up to the top. We've seen Yvonne Evans go for a Spanish fly on Gunther like this, but now, oh my God, no, Kurt's about to go pure Olympic as he does an Angle slam straight off the top rope, and that could be it, putting Gunther down yet again. No kick out.
And he sees that people are saying he sucks. He knows that he does not suck. They're putting shit on his name because of the referee's mistake. So now he wants to beat Gunther the right way, and it looks like he is on track doing that tonight after that incredible Olympic slam from the top turnbuckle.
You know, people say that Kurt Angle sucks, but everyone knows that I do. There's a big drop kick there by Gunther. And now, look at this, look at it go. Oh my God, did you hear that chop?
And that's just vibrated through this stadium. I can feel it sat in my chair.
And I'm pretty sure Kurt Angle's dick was vibrating after that other ass to dick again. Is now some more punches in a big clothesline by the ring general, hoping to close this match up after that, and a kick out of two by Kurt Angle.
Well, we saw an emergence. Gunther finally managed to beat Yvonne Evans. It's only taken him like 1, 2, 3 matches maybe.
It's a cock lock! A cock lock is in, but the rope break.
And we love a good old cock lock.
And I was going for something different, but Gunther changing the tide as he may look to go for that sleeper as he does, looking to put Kurt Angle to sleep, that he did put a lot of people to sleep with in the past. And tonight it could be Kurt Angle's time as he looks like he's fading, but no, Gunther just lets go, looking to inflict some more damage, still pissed about that G1. As now he's looking to go for anything, can go for that powerbomb, go for that clothesline, but no, Kurt Angle turns the tide, and now what is Kurt Angle going to look for? Just looks like it's going to be a possible powerbomb as he lifts up Gunther. You know, you have to have some strength to do that as a set-out powerbomb in a cover, possibly could be in the kick out of one by the ring general. As oh my God, we're getting Kurt Angle, we're getting those pink teddies out. As ladies and gentlemen, get ready, Gunther to go for another cock lock. Oh, another rope.
With the ring IQ of Kurt Angle, surely he would notice for the second time that he has locked in the cock lock too close to the ropes.
Now he looks to go for that moonsault. Oh brother, we've missed seeing that. I've missed seeing that on my screen. But an axe handle there is Gunther now possibly going to look to finish this match off. As now he's looking to send him straight to hell with a devastating power bomb. Straight to
and will Gunther finally pick up the win that he deserves? Oh. Another kick out by Kurt Angle.
And every second this happens, the clock is ticking down. We are about 4 minutes left is now Gunther now going to go for another powerbomb, pissed off, zesty pin, straight, and will dig straight in his ass in the 3 count, straight to the ring general.
And similar to a man we're seeing later tonight, Gunther finally got his justice. He got the win that he deserves.
And that is what the ring general does. We may be looking happy, you know, there won't be those Gunther jobber things in there anymore. But before we get to our main event tonight, we have the second best thing that happens on commentary, which, because it's going to drag out and take 6 hours for it to come up, it is going to be the match cards. And you know what, TJ? I'll let you start and I'll let you take them away when they finally, eventually come up.
Thank you, David. I will begin with the Oceanic title #1 contenders match between HBK, CM Punk and Kurt Angle. And that is going to be an incredible match to watch at Saturday Night Main Event.
And obviously we've seen earlier the win there by Bryan Danielson. He also got attacked by Cedric Alexander. You're going to have to ask if this match is going to change, but it is RVD, it is LA Knight, it is possibly Danielson for the A2C Television Championship at Saturday Night's Main Event.
And we have the A2C Women's World Championship match, which is Sky Blue versus Roxanne Perez versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Ember Moon to crown the first ever Women's World
Messiah, the Savior, Seth Rollins for the A2C World Championship.
But next up, we have Lethal Nightmares coming together after a whole 5 months versus the Red Circle in our main event. Let's get it going.
And like we said when we were reading out the match cards, that's a little teaser for what's going to go down at Halloween Havoc. Ladies and gentlemen, as wrestling has more than one royal family. As here comes Cody Rhodes. Cody? You'll go, please. You'll fuck.
But we have one of the most dangerous factions in all of A2C history, the Red Circle. And with the guidance of Uncle Howdy, they have been insane.
And obviously these two men have been former A2C Tag Team Champions. You know, they got defeated, they've lost those titles, and also Uncle Howdy lost his Universal title when they faced that Stampede match against the Authority all the way back in London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But tonight it is a new chapter for the Red Circle. In tonight's chapter, it may look like that the Nightmare may not be the Lethal Nightmares, and maybe for them in the case of the Red Circle.
Well, as much as Joe Gacy has been doing pretty well, currently on a 2-win streak, he's doing very well in the G1 as well. But Karrion Kross is currently on an 8-loss streak here in A2C. Will Karrion potentially cost his tag team partner here tonight?
I don't think he will, under the guidance of Joe Gacy. You know, Murphy kind of losing singles action under the guidance of Joe Gacy here tonight. He may possibly finally get that win that he's been hoping to roll that momentum for not just him but the Red Circle. As ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Lethal Nightmares. As motherfuckers, I want justice and I want Cody Rhodes. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Oceanic Champion and the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, finally here, finally reunited and here to kick some ass.
And they've came back together, and Steve Blackman has gained the Oceanic Championship.
You know, justice may have been served for Steve Blackman, but tonight Cody Rhodes wants his own type of justice against the Red Circle. We've seen that they've been screwing against each other for a little bit. You know, there's been little nibbles over backstages, you know, in other places, but tonight he finally gets to have his hands on the Red Circle. And what better way than to have your best friend in the whole world, Steve Blackman. This is our main event, the Lethal Nightmares, the Red Circle, about to kick, well, not kick it off, but have the main event here tonight.
Well, Cody Rhodes was finally getting some wins on the board before the loss in the G1. And now he's got the Oceanic Champion, Steve Blackman, on his team once again. And I think that gives him a major upper hand tonight.
It's a beautiful mince-up by Cody going for the cover. That could be it already, but no, kick out at one by Karrion Kross. And Cody's already fired up. Look at Cody. He is ready. He is already devastated and on a hunt. You know, when Cody is in that zone, you know that he can inflict damage. You know, that man isn't just Cody Rhodes anymore. That is Homelander Cody. That is a Cody you do not want to see, because that guy can kill you in an instant if he pleases. And tonight, the Red Circle, they want to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Joe Gacy with an incredible jump off the top rope to the outside, landing directly on Cody Rhodes. And we've already got a table. Well, we did have a table propped up.
Karrion Kross was looking to fly. As, look at us just staring at each other now.
It appears Joe Gacy and Steve Blackman are currently just battling outside the ring. Steve Blackman's now having a breather as Joe Gacy looks under the ring. Cody Rhodes going for a pin on the inside. Already a 2 count.
And now, look at this, Joe Gacy coming in now to look to solve that problem. Look at this. Look at, we're going to go for possibly a powerbomb somewhere, but you know, Steve Blackman kind of getting in the way, giving Cody time to recover and change tactics. As now Karrion Kross looks to get his own type of powerbomb, but no change in the fisherman. It's Karrion now just set down from the ropes as Cody went for a cover and a kick out early by Joe Gacy.
So far, Lethal Nightmares seem to be on top against the Red Circle.
As a rings! Oh, I thought he was going for the rings this time. He went for the Phil Nelson like he usually does, but I guess it just went for it.
You've just been edged by Joe Gacy. How do you feel?
Love it. It's Cody now. Look at this. Going for a pedigree! And the knees heading off the table is now a cover by Cody Rhodes. This could be yet a kick out of 2 by Joe Gacy.
And that could have ended the match already. And here's Steve Blackman with some beautiful combinations. A bit of ground and pound on Karrion Kross.
I'd love him to ground and pound me. But here comes Cody Rhodes now pushing Joe Gacy up to the top. What is the American Nightmare gonna look for here tonight? Is an avalanche suplex. Oh, it's taking his time, and no, Gacy's looking like he's gonna fight. No, I thought Gacy was gonna fight. Oh my God! Inches away from that table.
And potentially Cody Rhodes just showing his natural power by just holding Joe Gacy 15 feet in the air and just dropping him straight on his ass.
And that is the strength of Cody Rhodes if he wants. But now Cody looking to get some revenge from that. Is a big running bulldog there. Or kind of, well, yeah, I'd say bulldog. He didn't get the full kind of connection, but like, you know what I mean.
Both teams on the outside. And look at that in synchronization by Lethal Nightmares, both getting in the ring at the same time, looking to try and take it out with Joe Gacy, while Karrion Kross is dead on the outside.
Blackman was very close to possibly getting hit by his own tag team partner. Cody getting in the way. Look at this, a bit of miscommunication and slightly nearly cost Steve Blackman there as now Kenny Omega's getting involved in the match. And a big kick! The big kick there by Blackman! I've completely forgot the name of it, and you know, I'm gonna get slandered, but still.
Pump kick.
No, but I swear I called it something. You know what? We're calling it the Justice Kick, ladies and gentlemen. From now on, it is the Justice Kick.
I mean, that kick usually does serve justice, but apparently not here tonight.
Now Karrion Kross takes down Cody Rhodes, but now taken down by Steve Blackman was Karrion Kross. Now look at this, a beautiful moonsault and another beautiful kick there. And look at this, you're talking about
again.
I was gonna say, you were talking about the in-sync earlier, and look at that, a beautiful cover in sync by these two men.
These two men haven't even teamed together in 5 months, and it's already, you can see the natural chemistry between them.
Now look at that, the red circle, just changing the tide like that, that's what we like to do. Twisting the minds, twisting everything. Let's look at this cover, kick out, and Cody getting straight back up, and Karrion Kross changing it straight off the bat. And now, look at this, what is Kross going for? Oh my god, did you see him just launch Cody? Making him roll out of the ring.
Steve Blackman really giving it to Karrion Kross with a baseball bat in the middle of the ring.
And sliding and heading right off those stairs. Just noticing Joe Gacy sliding in the stairs, possibly just cost his own tag team partner, but Steve Blackman looks a little bit confused. I think he's Steve, are you okay? Steve, Steve? There we go! Oh!
And a beautiful super kick from Steve Blackman.
And a kick out by Karrion Kross as Cody went for a little elbow there, but oh no! The Justice Kick! The Justice Kick! And a cover as Kenny Omega's back in the frame, and now Cody looking to make a possibly going a crossroads there, but no. And look at a grip by Steve Blackman. Oh my god! Straight onto the trash can. It's Gacy now. No, the rings of Saturn. Oh my god! This sequence here tonight. It's Cody.
This has been incredible, and a disaster kick. Kenny Omega squished in the ring.
The numbers do not lie, and Joe Gacy, that spelled disaster for you. And now Cody with an atomic drop there onto Karrion Kross. Now looks to possibly do something else. Oh my god, is he going to send him up top? Nope, just slamming him down. The cover now, as now Gacy looks busted open by those lethal punches by Blackman.
Now, David, let's just briefly talk about the 6-man Tornado tag match. How do you think Jey Uso is going to team up with these two men? But what a beautiful Cody cutter. Never mind, I'll just keep talking about the match, guys.
And anyway, back to what you're saying. Oh my god! This is Uncle Howdy! Is he here? Is Uncle Howdy here? Is the
music hits.
Universal Champion?
Everyone in the ring is distracted, but is he actually here?
The Fireflies are out. The Fireflies are in full effect. But the question is oh my god, he is!
Uncle Howdy, the leader of all things evil, is here on Overkill.
You talk about smoke and mirrors with Cody Rhodes, but when this smoke comes out, you know that can only cause disaster. Is now, here is the lantern, here is Uncle Howdy, ready to feast, ready to eat this world whole, and ready to see his team possibly win here tonight. If this I don't even know if it's a distraction or not anymore, is enough to give the Red Circle that feed, that hunger that they might need in this match.
Uncle Howdy in no rush to get to the ring, just purposely distracting everybody else, including the fans.
That's all!
But now, here is Jey Uso, the man that I tried to briefly talk about. And he's here to attack Uncle Howdy.
The man more serious than ever. Jey Uso, you know, he's went back to those penitentiary days and he's looking to lock down and lock up Uncle Howdy, making sure he doesn't distract or cause any interference in this match. Is a super kick, and now the big slap right there onto Uncle Howdy. Now, look at this, just dragging him away, making sure that that distraction cannot occur in this matchup.
Uncle Howdy was clearly trying to give his team the upper hand. Jey Uso not allowing that to happen.
Crossroads by Cody. Could this be it for the Lethal Nightmares? Could this be the win that they're so desperately needing? And it is. And yet again, Karrion Kross eats another pin. Kross?
Well, I mentioned
Jobber?
it. I mentioned it at the start of the match. That man is now on a 9-loss streak. He does not know how to win a match. And he gets pinned once again.
As we get another cross, Jobber, and the chance. Oh my God, Jon Moxley!
And what is Jon Moxley doing here tonight?
This man has an A2C World Championship match at Halloween Havoc against his former men, his former Shield buddies, the former Hounds of Justice, and Jon Moxley now. Look at this, he's even making his way towards the ring the way that the Shield did. Back in those days when he was hungry, he was just a young pup looking to survive, looking to scrape on the flesh of anyone who got in his way. And now he is looking to get in this ring and possibly even say, it looks like he's going to try and possibly say a few, no, I don't know if he's going to say a few things, but it does look like that Jon Moxley is just more hungrier than ever. And that it does look like he's going to say
He is going to
something.
say a few words, so let's listen to what he's got to say tonight.
July 27, 2025, the day I lost everything, the day Drew beat me, and the day a certain fraud gave up on me. 2 months. I wasn't called once. I wasn't texted, emailed, sent a letter or a check or anything for 2 months. Banger after banger match, and I get nothing. I have been doing nothing for 2 months. Yet a certain faction has been doing a lot. I am the best wrestler in A2C. 2 months. 2 damn months without being booked. All because some old fraud was scared that I would take the spotlight away from his precious authority. Well, Hunter, I'm free, I'm uncaged, and I'm back under a real brand with no one trying to stop me. No one has authority over me. The spotlight is on Jon Moxley, and it's not going away anytime soon. I will end your reign of terror over this company, Hunter. I will take everything from you.
And what words by Jon Moxley. What could he be meaning by that? Saying he's going to take away everything of Hunter, of Triple H.
Incredibly harsh words from Jon Moxley. I think he's going to do whatever it takes at Halloween Havoc to take the authority down.
And that could be it. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me and my boy TJ on comms for the first time ever. And we will see you for the G1.
Good night.
Good night.